Hello, this is Sir Shankar, and today we will see the second part of the chapter 9, A Bicycle in Good Repair. In the first part, I have sent you two videos, and again in the second part also, I am going to send you the two videos. So he then said that while he was about it, he would see the chain for me, and at once he began taking off the gear case. I did try to dissuade him from that. He tried to dissuade him to do that. No, he tried that he should not do this. He should not take off the gear case. He should not uh, see what happened there in the chain or everything. No, he don't want all these things. The author don't want, but he keep on doing all these things. And I told him that what an experienced friend of mine once, no, to me solemnly said. He told him that an experienced friend of him told him that if anything goes wrong that with gear case, no, he should sell the machine and buy a new one. Sell the machine and buy a new one if anything goes wrong to the gear case, instead of what doing repairing and all. He One of his friends told him. Then the person, he replied that people just talk like that only, who doesn't understand anything about the mission, and they were talking this and that. Nothing is easier than taking off a gear case. He said that just to take off the gear case, it is just he thought that it's a very big thing. No, he was just saying this. So I had to confess he was right, that he was to confess. He has to agree, the author has to agree that he was right. Why? Because in less than 5 minutes only, he had the gear case in two pieces, and which was lying on the path. Path means the road, and was groveling for screw, and was groveling for the screw. Groveling means just putting the head down. So that's groveling for. He was just doing like this. And again another screw. He was looking for the another screw. He said it was always a mystery to him the way screw disappeared. He said that it became a mystery. He didn't understand how or where uh, the screw has gone, or the screw disappeared. No, it's become a mystery to the person. He said this to the author. Common sense continued to whisper to me, stop him before he does any more mischief. Before he does anything mischief. Mischief means just no mischievous things, but much, this and that, doing this and that. This is called the mischievous things. And he wants to, his common sense says that he should say to him that to stopped, he should just stop him, and uh, tell him just to stop doing all these things, because the author was a right person to protect his own property from the ravages of lunatic means what, mad, from the mad person, from the uh, ravages of what, a lunatic, ravages of the lunatic. He should protect from that uh, person. He should protect from that person, from that mad person, so that he should not lose his properties. That is the cycle. Take him by the scruff, just take him on the neck and kick him out of the gate. Just his common sense telling. He was not doing, he was not doing all these things. His common sense was telling, just whispering to him. And but I am very weak, doing this. Again he thinks that what, he was very weak doing this. And when it comes to hurting others people's feeling, when it comes, if he did not want to hurt the uh, people's feelings, anyone's feelings, no, he did not want, and just let him muddle on. He did not stop him, and let him to continue whatever the other person was doing to his cycle. He gave up looking. He gave up looking for the rest of the screw. He said screw had a neck of turning. He said screw had a what, neck of turning, up when you least expected them, and that now you would see to the chain. He tightened it. He thought that he was saying that the screw had a neck of something turning up, that it is very much least expected them, and that now he would see to the chain, and he tightened the chain till it would not move. He tightened so hard that it would not move also, and next what he did, he loosened it again until it was twice as loose as how loosen than how it was before. It became so loose, and then he said, we had better think about getting the front wheel back into its place again. He was just thinking that the person who took off the front wheel, then again he wanted that he should get the front wheel back into its place again, that he will put the front wheel again in the cycle. So what he did, he held the fork open. Okay, he held the fork open, that is the fork, we can say that is the fork. Here is the fork. Okay, this is the fork, and this is the fork open, and he held the fork. The author held the fork open, and he was worried. He wore it with the wheel. The person, he wore it with the wheel. Why it is so? Uh, the author also don't did not know why he worried about that. At the end of 10 minutes, I suggested, about after 10 minutes, the author suggested that he should hold the fork. The person hold the fork, and the author should handle the wheel. He should just handle the wheel, and we changed the place afterward. Then afterward, they somehow just change it, and at length we did get the thing into position. Now somewhere they get the thing into position, and the moment it was in position, he burst out laughing. And the moment they got that everything in the position, he burst out laughing. He was laughing loudly. Then the author asked, so what is the joke? What happened? Why you are laughing? Then he said that, well, I am an ash. He said that he was an ass. Ash means gada. He was a donkey. It was the first thing that he had said that made me respect him. It was the first time that the author felt that he should respect him, because the only intelligent person, no, a good person only can say that he is an ash, he is an mad person. I asked him what had led him to the discovery. Then he said, we have forgotten the balls. They have forgotten the balls, and where all these balls were kept on the hat of the uh, author. I looked for my head. It was lying topsy turvy in the middle of the path, and he was just looking. The author was looking his head, which was lying topsy turvy. Topsy turvy means the upside down. Topsy turvy means the upside down, in the middle of the path. Upside down, it was there lying on the middle of the path. Then he was of a cheerful disposition, and what happened afterwards? Uh, he was of a cheerful disposition, means tempo, cheerful tempo person. So he said, well, we must put back all we can find and trust to providence. Providence means foresight, and trust to foresight. We found 11, they found 11, and they fixed it on the one side 5, and the other side they put it, and half an hour later they fixed this where uh, 6 on one side and 5 on the other, and half an hour, what happened, the wheel was in its place again. Both the wheels are in their place again. But it need hardly be added that it is really did wobble now. It really did wobble now. Even the small child can notice it, that the wheels are wobbling. Before it was not seen, but now it's really wobble. That wobble means moving, that wheels are moving now. Then I said, okay, my dear students, it will be very long video if we make again, so I will send the other part in the next video. Okay.